This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Oh, they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. 14, From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. A run up the middle with Chubb. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Motion man is Hyatt. Now Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. But you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
To throw again is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 73 at the 37-yard line.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Wilson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
They send him right out of the slot. On 2nd down, Russ. This one taken in by Hyatt. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Here's 2nd and 6. Motion man is Hyatt. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
14.
Here's Chubb. To the pylon, he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Giants are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Wilson. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Third down, 3 to go.
73.
Hurts to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Now Wilson on first down. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact. And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Got it. 14.
Slot man in motion right. Throwing again. Wilson. That's taken in by Chubb. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Wilson will throw again. Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are able to get it back within a score. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the third quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
Man in motion is Smith. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. That one caught by Smith. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
It's now 3rd and 13.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. On 1st down, Wilson. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Motion man is Hyatt. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. first down. And more for Chubb. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now it's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ has pulled in by Tracy.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only 4th down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It could feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the 1st down.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
14, run it.
To throw again is Wilson. He has Hyatt complete. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now Russ. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. This caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, But can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Wilson has everyone set as they will go for two. That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down. Now a give to Barkley, running right. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Man in motion is Smith. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's Barkley. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Second and goal.
Miami.
Here's Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. On first and 10, it's Wilson. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now, second and 4. Motion man is higher. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. Again, Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Throwing again, Wilson. That's taken in by Chubb. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Wilson will throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On second down, here's Wilson. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be taken down. Here we go. First and goal. Now Wilson on the designed run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Now here's second and goal. He'll get this out wide. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.